Hey, you know, what if right now your brain was trying to tell you something important, something hidden? Silent strokes, they're these tiny, almost invisible events that can quietly change everything. Your ability to walk, to think, to remember those precious moments. For us seniors, after 60, they're more common than you might think. But here's the good part. Your body is sending you signs, little whispers. Today, we're gonna learn how to listen and how to protect the amazing life you've built. If you're here watching this, I bet you are someone who really cares about staying healthy, staying independent, staying you as you age. Maybe you've noticed something small, like a moment of dizziness or a word that just slipped away. Or maybe you're here for someone you love, a spouse, a parent, wanting to keep them safe. Either way, you're in the right place. Silent strokes, they can sneak up on us seniors, but they don't have to win. Let's walk through this together, okay? We'll cover the signs, what they mean, and how you can take charge with confidence. Okay, let's talk about silent strokes. They're like little whispers from your brain. A tiny blockage in a blood vessel, not loud like a major stroke, with paralysis or slurred speech. No, these are quiet, leaving small scars that can build up over time. For us seniors, it's so easy to miss these, to just think, oh, I'm just getting old. But ignoring them, that could lead to bigger trouble. So, let's go through the 7 signs your body might be sending you. They're simple, relatable, and I'll explain them so you can really listen and stay safe. 1. Sudden balance issues. Have you ever been walking, maybe to the kitchen or out to your garden, and whoa, the ground feels like it just shifted? You wobble a bit, grab a chair, a bench, and think, phew, I just tripped. Or my legs aren't what they used to be. But listen, this could be your brain's balance center, the cerebellum, trying to tell you something. A silent stroke can quietly hit this area, making you unsteady just for a few seconds. It's not just clumsiness, okay? It's your body saying, hey, notice me. If this happens, sit down, take a breath, and jot it down. 2. Unexplained headaches. Picture this, okay? You're enjoying your morning tea, maybe some coffee, just relaxing, and then, bam, a sharp headache hits. Not your usual stress headache, the kind you get after a long day. This one's different, like a quick jab in your head, gone in a minute or two. That could be a silent stroke, quietly messing with blood flow in your brain. We seniors, we might think, oh, it's the weather, or I didn't sleep well. But if it feels new, unusual, don't ignore it. Write it down, keep track. 3. Brief vision problems. Have you ever been reading the paper or watching television, maybe looking at your garden, and suddenly your vision goes blurry, like a fog rolls in just for a few seconds? You blink, rub your eyes, and it's gone. So you think, oh, my glasses need adjusting, or my eyes are just tired. But here's the thing, this could be a silent stroke hitting the part of your brain that helps you see. For us seniors, it's easy to brush off as aging, but if it happens more than once, feels strange, that's a clue. Pay attention. 4. Sudden memory lapses. Okay, imagine this. You walk into the kitchen to grab something, but poof, you can't remember what it was. Or you're chatting with a friend and their name or a simple word just slips away. We seniors, we laugh, call these senior moments, right? But if it happens suddenly, feels like your brain hit a blank wall, that might be a silent stroke touching your memory center. These aren't just funny moments, okay? They're signs. Jot them down. See if there's a pattern. 5. Weakness in one hand or arm. Picture yourself holding your morning coffee, maybe knitting, or picking up a book, and suddenly one hand feels weak, like it's not listening to you. You drop a spoon, a pen, and think, oh, my arthritis is acting up, or I'm just tired. But if it's just one hand, one arm, and feels off, that could be a silent stroke, hitting the part of your brain that controls movement. For us seniors, it's tempting to blame joint pain. But this, it's a moment to notice, to write down. 6. Sudden mood swings. Have you ever felt out of nowhere a wave of sadness or maybe irritation just washes over you? One minute you are fine, enjoying your day, and the next you are snapping at your spouse or feeling blue. We seniors, we might say, oh, it's just a bad day, or family stress got to me. But a silent stroke can quietly affect the part of your brain that handles emotions. If these mood changes feel sudden, out of character, they're a signal. Take note, okay? 7. Difficulty finding words. You're chatting with a friend, maybe your grandkid, at a family gathering, and the word you want to say just vanishes. You know it's there in your mind, but your brain can't find it, like a book missing from a shelf. We seniors, we laugh, say, oh, I'm just getting old. But if this happens out of the blue, feels different. It could be a silent stroke touching the language part of your brain. These are clues, not just aging. Don't brush them off. These 7 signs, they're like quiet little whispers from your body, not loud alarms. And here's the deeper lesson. For us seniors, aging wisely, it's about listening to your body with curiosity, with care, not fear, not dismissal. Silent strokes, they remind us that our health is a conversation, one we get to have every day. By noticing these clues, you're not just protecting your brain, you're honoring the incredible life you've lived, the memories you hold dear, and the years you still have ahead. You've earned that, to live fully, vibrantly. All right, now that you know the signs to watch for, let's talk about keeping your brain healthy, keeping those silent strokes at bay. Here are 5 simple tips made for us seniors based on what doctors say works. Ready? First, eat foods that love your brain. Think leafy greens like spinach, kale, or berries like blueberries. Even fatty fish like salmon. These keep your blood vessels strong, help blood flow smoothly. Try adding a handful of spinach to your lunch, or some berries to your breakfast. Easy, right? Second, keep moving. No need for a gym, okay? A 20-minute walk in your neighborhood, some gardening, even chair exercises, they all boost blood flow to your brain. Find something you enjoy, something that makes your heart happy. Third, check your blood pressure. High blood pressure, it's a big cause of silent strokes. Get a home monitor, it's simple to use, and it catches problems early. Ask your doctor what your number should be, okay? Fourth, manage stress. Stress can hurt your brain, raise your blood pressure. Try deep breathing. Just 5 minutes a day. Inhale slowly through your nose, exhale through your mouth, or do something you love, like listening to music, chatting with a friend. And fifth, sleep well. Your brain repairs itself while you sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours, keep a regular bedtime. Trouble sleeping? Talk to your doctor, maybe avoid screens before bed. These steps, they're not just about strokes. They're about living your best life as a senior. Start small, maybe one change today. You've got this. So, what do you do if you notice these signs? Don't panic, alright? But don't ignore them either. Here's a simple plan just for us seniors to stay wise, stay safe. First, grab a notebook. Maybe that one you use for grocery lists or family memories. Write down when these signs happen, date, time, what you felt, like felt wobbly walking to the mailbox or couldn't find a word at dinner. These notes, they help you see patterns. Share them with your doctor. Second, talk to your doctor. If these signs keep happening, say, over a few weeks, or they worry you, bring that notebook to your next visit. They can do simple tests, blood pressure, maybe a brain scan to check what's going on. Better to know early, right? And here's a supercharged tip. Try a 2-minute body scan every morning. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and check how your body feels. Start with your head, any headaches, your arms, any weakness, your legs, any unsteadiness. This little habit, it trains you to notice changes early so you can act fast, keep living the life you love. You're the guardian of your own health. Every step you take to listen to your body is an act of love for you, your family, your legacy. Share this video, okay? Send it to a friend, a sibling, your kids. It could save a life. If this helped you feel stronger, more empowered, hit that subscribe button. We've got more tips, more stories for living your best life after 60. Next up, check out the #1 food to lower blood pressure naturally, to keep your brain, your heart strong. Stay wise, stay careful with CareWise Seniors.